Good morning, dear students. Welcome to continue part of social science 8th standard. Yes, in the previous class we have discussed about the business studies first chapter, that is components of business studies. Okay, so in the first class we have discussed about the what is the meaning of business studies. Okay, and then after we have discussed about the economic activities. Yes, there are some types of economic activities like business is there, profession is there, and employment is there. Yes, and we have discussed about these all economic activities, and also we have discussed about the exchange. Okay, so in this class we are going to discuss about the continue part of the this chapter, that is next one is evolution and growth of commerce. Yes, so let me start how it become the growth of commerce. Okay, how it possible. Okay, so all the economic activities of human beings is considered commerce. Yes, so all economic activities of human beings that are considered as commerce. Yes, and commonly it includes production, business, industry, banking, insurance agency, advertisement, transportation, and other factors which facilitate exchange of goods and service to the consumer. So these all activities are considered as economic activities, that is commerce. Okay, and evolution is the gradual change of activities that takes place over a long period. That is evolution mean, that is changes. So if you want a change, so it take too much time, or it takes a long period. Okay, and the evolution that has taken place in commerce may be called evolution of commerce or history of business. Okay, so in the economic activities or the commerce, that we called evolution of commerce or history of business. It is a long period procedure, and commerce it is the part of business which is concerned with the distribution of goods and services. Okay, and evolution of commerce has crossed over several stages to achieve today's position. Yes, so nowadays many stages there, so that is international trade is also there. So let me see which is the first stage. Okay, so there are some different stages are there, so let me discuss about which is the first stage. Okay, so there are 8 stages. First one is hunting and fishing stage, next one is pastoral stage, third one is agricultural stage, handicraft stage, barter system stage, money economic stage, town economy stage, international trade stage. So these are the different types of stages are there. So let me start briefly description of these stages as follows. Okay, so first one is hunting and fishing stage. So as we know, human in the beginning he was a nomad, that is he was traveling from one place to another place for the food. So in that time hunting and gathering food, it is the main occupation. So this is the first stage, that is hunting and fishing stage. Okay, so it was the earliest stage of human civilization. During this stage man was wanderer. Yes, that is he has used to be travel from one place to another place, and there was no fixed place for him, and he moved in groups from one place to another in search of food. Yes, as I have told, and they hunted animals for food, and fishing was also carried out by them. Yes, so he has hunted some animals for his food, and also he started to fishing for his food, and they gathered fruits, roots, and nuts for food. But these fruits are not available entire season. Yes, and they lived in caves or hollows of trees, and they covered their bodies with leaves of skins of animals to protect their bodies from the sun, wind, and rain. Okay, so no economic activities existed during this stage. Okay, so that we called the first one hunting and fishing stage. Okay, so this is the first stage. In this stage a human being, he was a wanderer, he is collecting food, and also he is started to hunting animals, and he is using some use for cover his bodies, and animals hide for cover his bodies, and there was no economic activities. Okay, so next one is a pastoral stage. Okay, so what is pastoral stage? So during this stage people learned domestication of animals. Yes, he has started to domesticate animals, and in this beginning cattle, sheep and goats were reared, and this animal provided food to eat and skins to cover their bodies. Yes, so he has started to domesticate the animals, different types of animals, and that animals that gives humans as a milk and food. And they moved from one place to another in search of grasslands, and though man had reached some higher level in the development of commerce did not exist. So in this period commerce is also not available there, so he has started domesticate the animals. Yes, which is very helpful to him. And next one is, third one is agricultural stage. Okay, so after several years of pastoral stage, people learned the art of growing some crops, and they started living at a fixed place, and they lived in groups. Yes, and they make some commercial activities, and the village and communities come into existence, and simple form of division of labor it started. Yes, in the agriculture stage, so it is the first stage where the commercial activity started, because he has started the growing some crops. Yes, and he has started to living a fixed place. Yes, and commercial activities were started. Okay, so this is the first stage where the commercial activities started. Next one is handicrafts stage. Okay, so the agriculturist wanted some tools or implements. Yes, which are the very necessary to them, and they wanted to houses to live to fulfill these requirements, and some people engaged themselves in making tools and also to construct houses. They were called craftsmen. Yes, so they want to fulfill their requirements, and they have started to some making some tools, and they that all men are called as craftsmen. For example, weaving clothes and making some pots. Okay, and like etc. Okay, and they were called as a craftsmen, and gradually a body of these professional craftsmen such carpenters, blacksmiths, weavers, builders came into existence. Okay, and they carried on the production of goods in their houses and supplied to the agriculturist, and in return the agriculturist provided them with their requirements, and barter system of exchange came into existence. Okay, so in this stage they have started to some making some different types of goods. For example, carpenters, he has started to making some different things, and blacksmiths is there, weavers, he has started to weaving some clothes, builders, they have started to constructing some small huts for their requirements. So like this barter system it came into existence. Okay, so next stage is barter system. So let's see what is the barter system. Okay, so in this system the division of labor enabled quick production of goods, and the goods produced were directly exchanged, and the direct exchange of goods for goods, it is called as barter system. That means exchanging goods for goods, that we call barter system. Okay, so let me see some some points are there. Okay, so first one is lack of double coincidence of wants. Yes, so these are some demerits of barter system. Okay, if two parties exchange goods with each other, we call it coincidence. For example, A has paddy and he wants wheat, but B has wheat but he wants jawar. Yes, so B, it is not prepared to take paddy. Yes, so that is they don't have proper requirements. Okay, that we call coincidence. Next one is lack of common measure of value. Yes, for example, one cow, how many sheep for one measure of wheat, how many measure of jawar. Yes, if you want to purchase one goat but we have one cow, so how many goat we have to purchase? So there is no clarification of the measure of value. Okay, so that is also demerits. Next one is difficulty of subdivision. Yes, and it is very difficult to divide some animals or things. As for example, to divide the cow for some sheep. Yes, yes. So it is very difficult. And next one is difficulty to store the goods or to transport. Yes. For example, the movement of goods from one place to another place was very a problem, and it was also difficult to preserve some goods over a long period. For example, if you have money, we can transport easily, but if you have some goods, so can we easily transport from one place to another place? No. So that's why it is also difficulty to store the goods or transport from one place to another place. So that is barter system. Next one is money economic stage. Okay, so to overall the difficulties of barter system, exchange of many mediums of exchange were used. For example, the skins of animals, cowrie shells, etc., and later the metals were used as a medium of exchange. Yes, in the beginning of the time, they have started to make some skins of animals for purchasing goods, and later they have used some different coins that are made by metals, and the metals were brought to particular shape and weight and used as a exchange medium. Yes, they have started to metal, and they give it a simple shape. Okay, and they have started to using these types of coins, and later copper, silver, gold coins came into existence, and here also some difficulties were experienced for mainly transportation. Yes, for example, so later paper money came into used, and paper money is a token money which is generally comprises of banknotes, and that is issued by central bank. That is in our India central bank. Which is the central bank? Yes, tell me. Yes, very good. That is Reserve Bank of India. It provides the currencies. Okay, and it has a full support of government, and nowadays bank money, it is form of the checks, drafts, bill, credits, and debit cards are there. Okay, and nowadays it is very important. Yes, we can carry these types of monies. Okay, next one is the town economic stage. Okay, so the introduction of bank money as medium of exchange and the fast growth of commerce, and people began to produce more goods, and the producers started meeting at a fixed place at periodical intervals for exchange purposes. Yes, and they were called as a local markets. Yes, and gradually these local markets developed into towns and centers to supply of goods. Yes, so gradually the farmers, they are producing their goods, and they came to the town economy, and like this towns become it becomes the centers of goods. Okay, and the merchants came into existence. They invited the craftsmen to a particular place, and they collected raw materials and started producing finished product and supplied to the consumers. Yes, in a town economy system, they make some fairs. Yes, they have started selling and purchasing goods. Okay, and during this stage commerce developed largely and markets extended far and wide. Next one is international trade stage. Okay, so geographically discoveries took place during the 15th and 16th century. Therefore Columbus discovered America. Vasco da Gama has discovered the new sea route to India. Next, Magellan, a Portuguese navigator, with the help of the King of Spain, he set his sail to circumnavigate the world, and he crossed over the southern Cape of America and reached into Pacific Ocean. Yes, and he reached the Philippines Islands and was killed by locals, but ship Victoria returned to Spain after 3 years, and this was the first ship which sailed round the world. Yes, so Victoria, it is the first ship it has taken a round of the world, and that is what we say Magellan was the first whose ship sailed round the world. Yes, and the international trade stage, the industrial revolution took place, and which that is in the England, and geographical discoveries helped for large scale production of goods, not only for the local market but also for the other countries. Yes, and like this the production of goods was carried out not only the national markets but also it started for the international market. So these are the some important stages of the the important stages of the growth of commerce. Okay, so let me start. Next one is international that is role of business and commerce in economic development. Yes. So trade, it is nothing but buying and selling of goods. Yes. Trade means purchasing and selling of goods. Yes. On the other hand, commerce include trade and also aids to trade or auxiliaries to trade. Yes. And the aids to trade include transport, banks, warehouse facilities, advertisement agencies, insurance, etc. Okay. And traders supply goods to the consumers according to their daily needs. Yes. So traders, they supply the goods and services to the consumers according to their daily needs, and they provide some service also for the smooth conducting of business transport, and it helps for the movement of goods from one place to another place. And banking sector, it is also help to provide financial assistance during the transit or during the storage of goods, provide financial assistance and damage of loss. And the insurance companies are also there, they also cover the loss while goods are transit or storage. Yes. So warehouses, it also helps to store goods and bridge the gap between production and consumption. Yes. Advertisement, yes, it also helps to give information about the goods produced. Yes. Next, commerce is responsible for smooth and continuous supply of goods of consumers, and commerce helps in beginning and factors requirements for the establishment of industries. And commerce, it brings the different parts of the world closer and thereby creating one market. Yes. So that's why globalization, it came into existence and helps to traders to become more adventurous, and commerce equalizes prices, blends and the ideas and cultures, and helps for national and international integration. Yes. And commerce, it also helps government through paying taxes and tax and duties, and it is a good source of income of the government. Okay. Next one is development of commerce during 21st century. Yes. So 21st century, it is called as the age of information technology. Internet banking is mobile banking, and privatization of insurance, advancement of telecommunication services, online shoppings, e-commerce, and better transport facilities, electronic media, and such other have spread all over the world. Yes. Nowadays everything is on online. Yes. And through the technical advancement, the entire world has become a global village now. Yes. So in our nowadays we are using so many communication things, so that's why, so our globe, it become a village. Yes. So multinational companies are also there, and it has spread their business in many countries, and they help to increase production and supply of goods to the other market, and these companies produce specialized goods or large scale, and their prices are competitive. On the whole, commerce is developing at a greater speed. Okay. So this is about the development of commerce during the 21st century. Okay, fine. So in this lesson we have discussed about the components of business studies. There are economic activities are there. So types of economic activities, that is business is there, next one is profession is there, employment is there, and exchange is there. Yes. And also we have discussed about the evolution and growth of commerces, and the important stages we have discussed. There are 8 stages are there: hunting and finishing stage, hunting and fishing stage, next pastoral stage, agricultural stage, handicraft stage, barter system stage, money economy stage, town economy stage, international trade stage. Okay. And also we have discussed about the role of business and commerce in economic development, and next lastly development of commerce during 21st century. Okay. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope all of you have understood this. Okay. Thank you.